Here we have the first verse of Matthew chapter 9. Matthew has just completed his discussion of the healing of the Gadarene demoniac and also some other stories of healings in chapter 8, and that subject continues now as we enter into chapter 9, in which Matthew continues to group together stories that have some common features to them. So we have now Kai, the connective, embos. This is from embino. M is a construction of n, the preposition which means in, and bino, of course, means to go. So going in would be the idea. This is an aorist active participle, masculine singular nominative, referring to Jesus, the subject of the sentence, hence the participle is in the nominative. The aorist suggests time preceding the time of the leading verb, which is a little later down here. So having entered into would be the idea, having gotten aboard. Ace, preposition, takes the accusative, ploion, the accusative of the word for boat. So having entered into a boat. Diaperasen. This is the word diapero. It is a combination of dia, which means through, and peron is actually an indeclinable adverb. It means beyond. Taken together and turned into a verb, it means going beyond or going, passing through is the idea, referring to the sea. So entering into a boat, he passed beyond, returning really to his own country, as we find, but leaving the Gadarenes behind. They'd asked him to depart, and so that he accommodates that request, and off he goes. Kai, the connective, aelphin, from erchomai, I come or I go. This is the third person singular aorist active indicative, he came. Ace, once again the same preposition, tain idion. He came into the of him. This is an adjective. It is a possessive adjective, so the of him one. Our word idios, actually, or idiot, comes from that. Interestingly, it means, in English, someone that's so wrapped up in themselves they have no kind of rational capacity to interact with their surroundings. But of course, in Greek, it has none of those connotations. It simply means that which is its own. It's a little bit of a more emphatic way than simply the possessive pronoun mu or something like that. So he came into the of his own polen, city, the polis here, the feminine word for city. Politics, police, all of those words, of course, in English are derived from this Greek word polis. So having entered the boat, he crossed over, came to his own city. This is Capernaum. Matthew doesn't mention that, but Mark does, telling the same story, and so that's regarded as his hometown now for purposes of his Galilean ministry.